Hey everyone, welcome to the next chapter on the Dean's Family Wellbeing Journey. This time it's sharing the journey together, and we welcome Jane into our fold. So welcome, Jane.
Hello, thank you for having me. Yes, my name's Jane. I'm a parent support worker with Vegans. We're a small Christian charity working with parents and children. We've got a base here in Ramsgate, and I'm going to be part of the virtual coffee mornings, which you'll hear more about in a minute from Tracy, and also here to work alongside people who maybe want to take their journey that step further and do some one-to-one work. So really looking forward to being part of it with you.
Yeah, brilliant. Thank you, Jane. We're really excited that you're joining us, and really excited for this next chapter of parents really being able to take some of the things that we've learned on the Dean's journey and start putting them into practice. So, yeah, the coffee mornings, there's a post gone up. They will be starting on Tuesday. Obviously, they're going to be on Zoom, but as soon as we can, as soon as restrictions lift, we will switch to being face-to-face, because obviously that's so much more helpful for people, and I know that, and we are obviously a little bit sad that we can't do that, but best we can do, and we would really love people to join us and connect up with us that way, and just to encourage one another as we move on in the next stage of our journeys. And then obviously there's the option for anyone who wants it to have some one-to-one support with myself, with you, Jane, or with Nadine as well, for the three of us to come together and provide some additional support. And we'll be looking in the new year to be doing some small groups, some workshops, looking at some of the ideas that we've talked about around parenting, some of the principles we talked about, the playfulness, the empathy, connecting with our children. We're going to look at this connected parenting approach, which is so good for our well-being and our children's well-being and our general quality of family life. And we're going to be really providing some more strategies and applying that to family life. So lots of exciting things happening on this stage of the journey, which we're looking forward to. But before we get into that, I just wanted to spend a few moments with Nadine, just thinking about how you have found your journey. And I know it's not over, I know this is just the next chapter, but yeah, the last few months, how's it been?
It's been a whirlwind, to be honest with you. It's been overwhelming, but yet I've loved every minute of it, and I can't wait to find out everybody else's journey and help them go on their own journey and see what we can do for them. I mean, at the start of this journey, I remember talking to you, Tracy, about the little things, about what Zach was doing in the supermarkets, like when he would say silly little things about poo and bums, and I found it very embarrassing, and I ended up shouting at him. It ended up being a child that was upset, then didn't want to shop with me, would cry, and I'll be like, why am I so affected by something as small as this? Well, now he doesn't even mention it, and I don't acknowledge it. I just kind of just say, come on, Zach, let's, And I think because I thought about what other people were thinking so much, I've just now got to the point where I'm like, this is my child and it's not affecting us. He's happy, I'm shopping. I've now got a child that I don't have that issue anymore, because I'm tackling it in a whole new way. I don't need to flip my lid. I know how to control that. We have more playfulness in the home. I'm not saying it's perfect. I mean, there's still like lots of ways that I can improve as well, which is why I'm on the journey. Like you said, this is just the first chapter, and we're not the perfect family. No one's a perfect family, but I have seen so much change since learning about adverse childhood experiences, and I do recommend any parent to learn about this, because it is a real eye-opener. And I just see that connection between Zach and myself has improved a whole lot more, and I just can't wait to know more and be more on this journey, see what else I can do to just be a better person or look after myself better. And there's lots of things. So I'm just very passionate, and I just absolutely love this, and I can't wait for other people to come to our coffee mornings, tell us a little bit about themselves. I mean, remember, if they do share their journey, it won't be recorded, you won't be uploaded on this journey. It'd just be good for you to kind of and I want to talk to you and share a few of my stories, and I'd love to hear their stories. But I've loved it. So thank you so much, Tracy, for being on this journey with me. And I can't wait for you to join in as well, Jane. It's going to be absolutely, I want to say the word epic, but I'll say amazingly epic.
Oh, do you know what, Nadine? That is so lovely to hear. And what was lovely, as you were saying that, I was triggered back myself to those first conversations we had just about some of that supermarket behaviour and some of the stresses, and just to see like how your confidence has grown over those few months, and how we talked about why, because of our races, we're really sensitive to what other people think, and then because we're worried about what people think, then we're more stress for our kids, and we worry about things that are just normal stages of child development, but we feel like we have to have the perfect child, and we put that pressure on ourselves. And for me, it's just been so lovely to watch on this journey, see the progress that you've made in terms of being more confident in yourself as a parent. Whose opinion do I need to listen to? What's important? As a parent, I have confidence in, I know what's important and what I'm prioritising. And what I'm prioritising is my relationship with Zach, my connection with him, and having that bond with him. And it's been lovely to watch that as you've grown in confidence, to watch that blossom, and obviously to see how well Zach's responded to it, because the more confident you've been, and the more you've been able to reframe how you look at the behaviour and how you respond, and learning to take a breath and to respond rather than react, and all those things we've talked about, actually naturally Zach's behaviour's improved, which is what we talked about, isn't it? How when we can get ourselves in a better place, and we can parent in a positive way, then naturally our children just kind of flourish a little bit more, which is the whole goal of what we've been doing, isn't it? So yeah, it's been great to watch, and I know it's the same for you, Jane, isn't it, as you've watched some of Nadine on the journey, to see the progress.
Absolutely, yeah, it's lovely to hear you talk so passionately about it, Nadine. I'm so excited that you've benefited from it, and I really hope your passion can extend out to those people that are watching today, and come along and join in too. It'd be fantastic.
Yeah, definitely, and it's not ideal. It's on Zoom. It's not face to face, but you know what? We're all just making the best of it, and we would love people to join us on the coffee morning and come and just say hi, and share as much or as little as they want. Like Nadine said, none of it's being recorded, none of it's going on social media. It's this second stage of the journey is people's own wellbeing journeys, and it's not going to be on social media. We're still going to carry on with the Facebook page in terms of putting encouraging posts and signposting parents to resources and things, but this stage of the journey, the next chapter, is really for parents themselves, and there's no pressure that it's going to be uploaded or recorded or anything. So please, we really encourage people to join us, and to get stuck in and make the best of it.
And I fully recommend Tracy and Jane as well. They're both absolutely fantastic and been really good support throughout my journey. So
thank you. Yeah, it's been great. It's been really great. I'm really looking forward to this next chapter and bringing you in, James. So watch this space. Nadine's going to post the details, aren't you, for the coffee?
I am. Yes, I am.
One. And anyone who wants to know more can privately message Nadine, and we really look forward to catching up with people next week.
Thanks for joining us, Jane, and I'll see you all soon.
Yeah,
Bye.
take care.
Bye.